Do you feel like the judges are too soft now?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, and I don't say that because it was, I mean, Simon was also too rough, right?
Right. Yeah.
He was fun. He was mean for the sake of being mean sometimes. I
Yeah.
mean, he didn't think he was mean, and he didn't want to be mean, but he was playing it for the camera.
Sure.
But I appreciate the criticism. You know, I think another thing that I think made the show great was you could see growth in Kelly from the time she walked in that studio to that audition till the time she made it to the end. You can see growth in me, in Ruben. Ruben stopped wearing the jerseys after a certain point. Fantasia grew. And a lot of that was because we would get criticism every week. We cared what the judges said, not only because we didn't want them to say something mean, right?
Yeah.
But also because we would take it and then go back and next week say, don't do this again. Or they said, I'm singing too many ballads. Sing something up tempo. You would make a point to improve yourself, and I don't see that. You know, I went back a few seasons ago to mentor, and Ian Tongi was one of the kids who I mentored, and so talented. You just hear in the room with him when he opened his mouth, it was like something hit you, and wow! I don't think I've heard that with anyone else that I've listened to sing. So great, but he stayed doing the same thing every episode. And I did watch more that season because I was sort of invested. And I kept thinking, God, tell him to put the guitar down and sing something without it. Tell him to do something different. I don't want him to not be himself, but let me see you have some range. And like, sometimes I thought to myself, like, what's the point of the judges? If we could save so much time if we would just skip over the 45 to 50 seconds where they're all going to say you did a lovely job and you're a great star.
Right.
I mean, they all are stars, but some of them I think could be so much better if they were pushed a little bit more.
Do you feel like Carrie might do that?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think she certainly knows the value of it. She certainly didn't get criticized any because she was so damn good. But she knows the value of having some constructive criticism because she was there. She is also very nice, and so she might not, as a mom, she might not have it in her, but I do hope she has the ability to, you know, she knows what it's like to be there, and hopefully she will want to see them improve.
Yeah, we got to get you back behind the judges'
I might
table.
be too mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be mean for the sake of being mean, but I do think I would want. I just, you know, and this may be the dad in me too.
Sure.
My kid doesn't. My kid thinks it's mean when I tell him, when I send him his grades in the morning by text. I'm like, I just saw you got a such and such on this, but it's not mean. It's because I know you can do better. Yes, you have all A's and B's. That's wonderful. But imagine if you had all A's.
Did Simon ever apologize for anything he ever said to you?
He didn't need to apologize.
He didn't need
for
to.
anything.
Okay.
I mean, he did say some harsh things, and he did tell me one time that he preferred me with his eyes closed. Which, see, I appreciate that you laugh at that because I laugh at it now too. But it's 2024 now, so we're not allowed to say things like that. So when I've said that to other people, they're like, "Oh, that's so horrible." No, you know what? He was saying it for TV, and it was, and I'm still here.
Still here.
He must still have his eyes closed.